All right. Good morning and happy Friday, everybody. We're just getting started here. You know the routine. Wait a minute. Get a few people on here. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's had a productive week this week. And if you do jump on, say hello. Let me know you're out there. Let me see what happened this week. This week, another busy week. Navy birthday for all you Navy types out there. Happy birthday, or belated birthday was the other day. What else? Did anybody see in the news about Bill Gates giving away $200 million to the United Nations for facial recognition technology? And I'm pretty sure that that's going to get us shadow banned for the week. Yeah. Hey, listen, it is what it is. I'm kind of curious though what it's all about. Facial recognition, and it's not facial recognition. It's facial recognition on a global scale. So everybody has it. So there's that. Fan of it? I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of facial recognition? You know, you've seen some of it now in the airports and stuff like that. Kind of like a pre-check. They do a facial scan and send you off to the your destination or your gate, what have you. Kind of lets you skip through all that TSA security stuff. So, what do you guys think of facial recognition technology and it being allowed to be used on a global scale? So yeah, let me hear your guys' thoughts on that throughout the show. What do we have here? Doc, what's up, brother? How you doing? Appreciate you saying hello. Those of you that don't know Malachias, look below there in the comment section and follow him. Great singer, just an all-around, first a good human being, first and foremost. Army veteran. He's actually going to be performing tonight and tomorrow at the VFW Post 4969. It's free. It's open to the public with several other people. But go check Doc out tonight. If you're in Columbia, Tennessee area, I believe. And Doc, correct me if I'm wrong. And if you got a picture, post it up. But tonight, let me see here. Not even sure what time. Post what time it stops, or it stops. What time it starts. And again, it's the All Veterans Reunion, October 14th and 15th. So that's tonight and tomorrow at VFW Post 4969 in Columbia, Tennessee. So you looking for something to do? All my Tennessee folks, we got a lot of you out there that watch this. Love you to death. Let's make it happen. 5 o'clock. It starts tonight. 5 o'clock. Get out there. Gabriel, what's up, brother? How you doing? Haven't talked to you in a long time. Appreciate you jumping on. We got to catch up this weekend. So thank you. Big announcement. Big announcement this week that happened for the HMG family. Our HMG Foundation was approved by the IRS for our 501c3 status. It is now official. So the HMG brands, to catch you guys up to date, for those of you that don't know, and I don't even know if I've even mentioned this, but we have Heroes Media Group right here, right? We have HMG Beverage, which does our coffee and our spirit line. We have HMG Distributing, which is our distributor to be selling stuff online. That one's still in the works. We're we got a few more kinks that we're working out. And then we have our HMG Foundation, which is our nonprofit. So we're excited. We're going to be working with other nonprofits. The goal for the foundation is for us to raise money, really like a portion of the sales from the beverage company will go into, like, our goal eventually is to be every 90 days to write a check to a nonprofit or somebody in the Heroes community to help them out. So we're looking forward to that. Mark Peterson, I see you, brother. Patriot Pride, thank you for jumping on. Love you guys. So yeah, it's been a great week. We just got the news about the HMG Foundation last night, and we're looking forward to working with other nonprofit organizations across the country to help our community heroes. So I'm super, super stoked about that. So stay tuned, and more details will transpire. But we literally just got the approval yesterday for it. So excited about that. Hey, we have some new show announcements. Last week I mentioned a couple of shows. We got another show coming on board with us starting in November. It's called The Hack Life. Awesome show. You can stay tuned for it. You can find these shows on the show pages right now by going to heroesmediagroup.com, and you can see some of these new shows that are coming out. We have The Hack Life. We got Fight in the Shade USA. We have Behind the Brand. We have ROA. We have and Chasing Happiness. All new shows that are starting here on Heroes Media Group Network starting next month. So we're super, super stoked about that. Mark, get your tail to Nashville. Let's see. I'll shoot you a text. Andrew told me about it. I'm going to try to. I'm coming back from New York. Long story, but I'll shoot you a text on that. Gabriel, he needs to come to town. Listen, I love Tennessee. I love my peeps down there. I love going home to Wisconsin. Even though the last couple of times I've gone to Wisconsin, and when I drive down to Nebraska to see my boy, I try to link up with the People's Patriot Project. We've been unsuccessful the last few times, but we'll make it happen. Definitely going to make it happen. So I appreciate you guys. That's great. I love it. I love it. Hey, our hats are back in stock. We had initially we had 25 hats. They sold out really quick. Thank you guys for the love and support that you guys are giving me and the HMG family, more importantly. We got these hats right now, and we've already, out of the ones that we've ordered, we only got about 45 left. Literally just got them the other day. We've sold a bunch already. So if you want a hat, right, it's great, comfortable. It's a adjustable cap. They're $25. I don't have them on the websites yet because I didn't know how successful they were going to be. Clearly, we're going to have to put them up there because everybody's asking for them. If you want a hat, DM us or leave a comment below. I want a hat. They're $25. I'll reach out to you, or somebody will reach out to you, and we'll get the payment from you, and we'll get these shipped out if you're interested. $25. The proceeds are going to go to the community, Heroes community. So check that out. They're back in stock. Stock. Screw that cheese. We got free. What else? Giveaways. We did a giveaway last week, and you had to leave a comment, and we got our winners. I picked 2 winners, but just as a quick reminder, because we're going to do another giveaway here this weekend, but we have the Savage Centurion and the Savage Caesar. Great salad dressing and marinades right here. Veteran-owned business from our friends at Simper Savage. So last week, you probably remember, I said if you leave get some as a comment, you would get these, and you would get 2 sample packs of our Heroes United. So the winners for our Savage giveaway are Christina and Kenneth. So Christina, Kenneth, if you guys are watching this, somebody's going to be reaching out to you guys to get your gifts out to you, and we also have a surprise that we're going to be throwing in there as well. So thank you for taking part of that. I appreciate that. Those of you that are watching this and whatnot, please share this, get this out so we can get more people. We got a bunch of giveaways that are going to be coming out over the holiday season and whatnot. I made a promise last week. Some of you made the comment that I did not have a bow tie on. I got the bow tie on this week. If you missed the show last week, the reason why I'm wearing pink is because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So all month the shows are going to be with this pink bow tie now that it came in. If you have a loved one or you yourself have gone through it, you know what it means. It means this month means a lot to me. My grandmother had passed in 2018, I think. Might have been later than that even. Actually, I think it was 15. I don't even remember. It's been a while, but I know it was September 18th. I remember the date, and so that's why this means something to me. So for those of you that are out there, if you want to leave a comment of a loved one or whatnot, by all means, please do so. So yeah, that's got the bow tie out. What else do we got? Hey, listen, I mentioned this last week. One more mission. Calling all community heroes right now. Calling all community heroes. There is a organization called One More Mission. It's a nonpartisan, non-party affiliated, which means they don't give a damn if you're left, right, down the middle, blue, green, purple. Doesn't matter, right? They're calling military veterans, law and first responders to work the electoral polls this year to ensure the staging and the oversight and to ensure a free and fair election. So if this is something out there, if you're out there and you're in law enforcement, you're a first responder, law enforcement, firefighter, first responder, medical personnel, or you're a military veteran and you want to get involved and work at your local electoral poll this season, go to onemoremission.com and you can register there. So check that out. Doing some cool stuff. All right. What else? Let me catch up here. Hey, you two yagging over there. What are you guys doing here? Awesome. All right. Listen. Let's get started. Let's see here. Did the hats, foundation, giveaways, one more mission. Hey, listen. Let's get the show started here. All right. What you guys missed this week on the shows. There's some really great topics on these podcasts this week, and you guys are going to love them, I think. Some really important ones that are kind of like mind-blowing, and I'm actually going to start off with environmentally speaking friendly. Just because it says environmentally friendly doesn't mean it always is. Environmentally speaking podcast, this week they're talking about offshore wind. So if any of you have done any type of traveling around the country or whatnot, like especially down in the south, like Texas, you go through like Arizona over to like from Phoenix over to San Diego, you'll see like these wind farms. Texas, you'll see some wind farms and stuff like that. And up in the Northeast, they're starting to build more of these giant wind, those giant wind turbines. So what are they? They convert kinetic energy of wind into electrical energy, and where there's chances are there's a slew of them. Iowa, that's another one. If you go through Iowa, there's a ton of them in there. So in this episode, what they do is they're talking about several projects that are taking place or that are either currently in the works or getting ready to start up in the northeastern part of the United States. And they talk about putting these wind farms up offshore in the ocean in federal waters. The problem with that is, like, the states that are around there, that what are you going to do? They create all that energy. Where are you going to put it? It has to go through the state land and water to store the energy that it's producing, right? So what does that mean for the environment, and how does that affect and impact the fishing industry in those local economies? So that's what they're talking about this week. They're going to talk about how and here's the other thing about the offshore wind. And ever since this show started, this is something I've been paying very close attention to, like solar and offshore wind. And I think there is a place for it. But at the same time, there's so little information about this stuff that's out there that the local communities don't even realize a lot of this stuff sometimes is just they're putting this stuff up right out from underneath their nose, and they don't understand what's going on. And then when things start getting affected and all these new rules and regulations come out, it's too late. So why am I bringing this up? Reason is you want to start paying attention. And this is, again, I'm talking about offshore wind. This one, they're talking specifically up in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, area. But this is stuff that you can, if you're down in Florida or the Carolinas, or you're out west in California, Oregon, Washington, so forth. These are all things. This show talks about environmental issues that you really can incorporate and that take place in and around your area as well. So check it out. That's this week's Environmentally Speaking. Next up, we have the Arms Room Show. Every Monday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, they put out a new show. This week, they're talking about staging your guns and your gear, both close by and off-site. How are you storing your stuff? Are you ready in case something goes down? Or are you fiddling and this, that, and the other thing? So, great episode. Make sure you stage your gear correctly, both near and off-site. Next up, we got Rise Up Life on Fire from our friends over at Battle 2B. Go to their Facebook page, Battle, the number 2B, and check out what they're doing. They were doing a fundraiser last week. I think that's still going on. So check it out. They got some cool stuff going on over there. The Decision Hour. I dropped the ball last week. I apologize. I'm putting the show up this week. I'm actually doing a series on plant-based medicine. Yep, plant-based medicine. Specifically more psychedelics and stuff, and what's been going on. There's a lot of talk going on right now about how some psychedelic medicines are helping people with TBI and PTS and so forth. So I'm doing an entire series on it. So far, we've got about 4 or 5 episodes that we've done with people that have experienced and have gone through the process, and it's very educational. So stay tuned for that. Next up, we got Time to Shine Today with our man Scott Ferguson. Well, he's got a couple of topics out this week. One of them is creating more fun, intimacy, and connection in your relationships. So check that out. Pretty cool episode there. That's Time to Shine Today. Let's see here. Next up, we got Because Bikers Matter podcast. First off, before I talk about what they were discussing this week, I want to give this show a huge congratulations, as they have just surpassed 1,000 downloads for their podcast. This is a very, very new show, and we're super excited for them, and they do a great job. This week, host David, he visits the Milwaukee Harley-Davidson Museum and talks with authors Linda Hagen and Scott Adams of Chopper and the Little Black Pony. So really cool episode. Hats off to you guys over there. They do a great job. Listen, if you ride motorcycles or whatnot, or you're thinking about doing it, this is definitely a show that you want to follow. All right, let's see here. What do we got next? We got Pushing Back Chaos. This week's topic is lifelong learning for new roles. We all face new roles. Yesterday's solution is not always going to cut it for tomorrow's challenge, right? These new roles will occur professionally as promotions or entirely new career paths. They also will occur in our personal life. New friendships, singles become couples, couples become parents, all different things. This week, it's Mike and Melon taking the helm of the conversation. Tio was out doing stuff this week. He was gone. So Mike and Mellon both have repeatedly moved into new roles and are facing new roles in their near future. They get together, bring what has worked for them in the past, and try to learn from each other, like things that they could do to move forward to be successful. These guys put on a great show. They literally are in different geographical locations across the globe. So this was I would get a pen and a pad and take some notes on this one. So that's this week's Pushing Back Chaos. Check it out. Next up, we have the Power of Investing in People podcast with our gal, Shay Sparks. This week is Shifting Your Business with Dr. Robert Garcia. Dr. Rob Garcia is the AKA Warrior Strategist. He's an award-winning business visibility strategist, taking clients from their expert status to a highly visible industry leader. After failing out of high school and 2 colleges, he isolated his learning disability and was able to complete 6 degrees to include his PhD. He is the founder of Shift Advanced Life Design. They have a magazine, an online magazine as well. And he does some consulting in the San Diego area. He's also a master sergeant in the United States Air Force Reserve. So check that out. Great episode. The Power of Investing in People podcast. Chris, good morning, brother. How are you? Appreciate you jumping on, man. All right, what do we got next? Oh, yeah. Oscar Mike Radio. Oscar Mike Radio. Last night, if you go follow Oscar Mike Radio on his Facebook page, because he does a live show Thursday nights on his Facebook page. And last night they had a little bit of technical difficulties, but if you stuck with it, then you saw a really good program. This one here, Terrence Popp. He was an infantry soldier, airborne ranger, and a Green Beret in the United States Army. He retired at the rank of first sergeant. Transitioning out of the military was not easy, as it's not for many. And after getting close to the edge, comedy was his way back. Terrence wrote a book called The Warrior's Way and the Soldier's Soul. So check it out. This is a great interview. Oscar Mike Radio. You can check it out. What do we have here? Chris, it's Friday, Halloween time. Chris, do you have a sweet tooth? Is that what you're saying? Mark, Travis, Travis Golden. I love Travis's interviews, man. He does some good stuff. I love it. All right, we're gonna keep moving here, guys. Keep moving here. Let's see here. What do we have next? Ubaldi Reports, just facts, no fiction. Make sure you check it out. You can go to Baldy Reports on their Facebook page. They do a couple shows throughout the week. Also, another show I need to bring up. We got to keep talking. I did this last week too. Another new show that's coming is the All-American Gunslingers. That's also coming in November. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well. Next up, we have License for Love. This week's topic is more than meets your why. Imagine in your dreams, you're everything that you want to be. Mind, body, soul, completely. Only to wake up as a complete stranger in your own body. Insanity on repeat. What would it cost to make things right, or what would it cost to make sense, do you think? The guest this week, there's 2 of them, the guest this week, military service member with over a decade of service and growing, above and beyond the call of duty, is a journey of self-discovery that can only be defined as bravery. But is it bravery or absolute responsibility to become who you really are intended to be? That's a great question. I'm going to read that again. Is it bravery or is it absolute responsibility to become who you really are intended to be? That's this week's License for Love. Make sure you check it out. It's a good one. Chris, what do we have? Yes, I do. I do have a sweet tooth. And around this time of year, I have a sweet tooth. Normally, I don't. Normally, I don't, but I do have a sweet tooth. All right, let's go next. Next up, we got your 6 at 6 with the People's Patriot Project every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. The People's Patriot Project. They do like a round table. It's a great show. It's 6 p.m. Sunday nights. You got to watch them. They got some great episodes that they do live. You can go to their Facebook page, The People's Patriot Project. You can't miss it. We got your 6 at 6. Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you're there. Good shows. Great. They got some great guests that they line up. They've done a very, very good job with this show over the years. Let me see here. Next up, we have MSEC Podcast from our friends over at Military Child Education Coalition. This week, the topic is understanding ambiguous loss. Understanding ambiguous loss and how it relates to our military children with special guest Dr. Pauline Boss. This was another eye-opening episode. Listen again. I say it every week. I'm going to say it again. If you're active duty, Guard, Reserve, a veteran, and you have kids that are still in school, you should be following Military Child Education Coalition. They got a ton of great resources for you guys. Excuse me. Let me see here. Boom, shocking. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Mark. Next up, we have Women's Expression on Leadership, Learning, and Liberty with host John Krotek. This week's guest is Tracy Shiverick. She has many years of experience using her God-given abilities to help people and bring some assistance for any of their personal difficulties that they may encounter on their life's journey. She's a certified Reiki master teacher and utilizes the techniques to restore health, balance, well-being to body, mind, and spirit. So check it out. That's this week's Well. All right. Oh, here we go. Here's another great episode. Label-free podcast. This week's VIP guest is Renee Rodriguez. She is somebody who has been through her own evaluation in a custody battle, and she's used her experience and expertise and quick understanding and assessments to create a superbly organized body of evidence. So what she's done is she's taken her experience, she's put stuff together, categorized these templates that people started asking her for that were going through this. Now these templates went on to become widely requested and used by others, and her advice and the story of her experience soon became of the help to scared, hopeless parents, creating confident and prepared noble warriors. So what she does, again, is she used her experience and what she was going through, created a template, and if you're somebody that's going through a divorce and you're going through a custody battle with your kids, it's not a fun process to go through. It can be very stressful. She helps deviate that stress. So if this is you, if you're going through a custody battle or whatnot, this is definitely an episode you want to listen to. It's a label-free podcast. Check it out. Some honorable mentions. We got the S3 with JD, also the Motivated Mindset. Live Free series, God's Good Table, Wake Up with Patty Catter, and the Carry On podcast, which is coming back at the beginning of the year. Got to give a shout out to our sponsors. We love them to death. Simper Savage. We're doing that Savage giveaway. Make sure you check them out. HMG Beverage, our sister company. And then, of course, My Tax Fella, our man Anthony and his crew over at My Tax Fella. And listen, you guys got to get ready. It's tax season's right around the corner. Go check them out. And then JB Auto Clothiers. Listen, if you're not familiar with JB Auto Clothiers, go look them up, jbautoclothiers.com. And they're suiting up transitioning veterans with a fit-to-made suit. They're awesome. Love it. Love being a part of it. So that's it. That's all the stuff that we have. Listen, again, I want to say thank you to Christina and Kenneth, who took part of the Savage giveaway. Thank you very much. We'll be reaching out to you guys. Don't forget, hats are in stock. As a reminder, they're $25. If you're interested in a hat, DM us or leave a comment. You want a hat, and we'll get in touch with you, and we'll get one out to you. They're $25. And then stay tuned, guys. We got a lot of new shows that are coming, that are starting here in November. So let's have a great weekend, everybody. Stay positive. Get outside while it's still a little warm. But that's it. That's all the time I got this week. God bless you. God bless America. We'll see you guys next week.